Your enemies will fade, your friends will fade, your fortune, your poverty, your disappointments, your dreams, everything is in the process of changing into something else.
Why is it that whenever I can't come up with a video idea, I feel as if there's this empty void inside of myself that I can't fill? I constantly watch a bunch of YouTube videos, whether it's from Endless Jess, Princess Plunderphonics, Filthy Frank's old shit before he quit, Digibro, Monkey Jones, Mr. Meatman, Video Game Donkey, and the list keeps growing. My influences are all over the place. It even steps foot into the world of professional wrestling. The way wrestlers cut their promos, expressing themselves in creative ways, taking the smallest thing and over-exaggerating it just for us to feel their emotion. And that's a future job I wouldn't mind having. Obviously not the wrestling, but just working behind the scene with any professional wrestling company. I'm one of the few people who wouldn't even mind working for any wrestling company, even if it's for free. No matter the countless of hours I spend trying to watch almost anything that can inspire me to create something, sometimes I can't even come up with anything. And each day that passes by when I'm not creating content, I feel nothing. I wouldn't be surprised if people who follow me in this hellhole forget that I'm even here.
I like to feel alive, I don't even mind that I got cut in the head. I don't mind that I cut Drake Younger's head. Cause I just like to feel really alive. I like to drive really fast. I like it when I feel blood pouring out of my head. And I hear it hit the canvas with that little sound the blood makes when it hits the canvas. I like to feel my fingernails and this thing here digging into the forehead of somebody else. I like to feel when it hurts a little bit cause I like to feel alive. I like to go to bars and bang really ugly girls. I just like that. I'm just a sick guy. I'm really a dirty guy.
何のためにここに来たのか、何のためにここにいるのか、今の自分の答えを見つけなさい。そしてケリをつけたら必ず戻ってくるのよ。
I don't think a lot of people actually get me. They only assume to, while the others pretend to. I could easily get along with people, but I don't really connect with a lot of them. When I was growing up, there were times where I always felt out of place with a lot of my peers. I've never saw myself as someone who is normal. In high school, I was too self-conscious about acting normal just so I could fit in. Luckily, I was able to find a small group of friends sophomore year, which helped me a little bit, and it allowed me to be myself. That group just, they were something. And I don't talk to them anymore. I found other friends after high school who are, if anything, just as weird as me, but not as much. I'm all over the place. It took me a little after high school to accept myself for who I am. I love pro wrestling, anime, cartoons, video games, even though I don't beat them. It's not a phase. I don't know where I would be if it wasn't for any of these things. Sure, my knowledge about these genres isn't as profound as other people. I can't write well about the things that I like and dislike, which leaves me frustrated because I can't come up with clever ideas. And I'm pretty bad at debating. I can't seem to back up anything that I say because I could be pretty frantic when it comes to those things. I keep postponing this podcast that I'm supposed to do with a couple of online friends, and as much as I want to do it, I can't seem to just say, fuck it, let's do it right now. I always have to overthink everything, like, what if these people get to know me and they realize almost everything that I think about myself and others isn't this over-exaggerated thoughts? What if they realize the person who I'm portraying as in majority of these videos isn't this character? And once they realize this, will they keep sticking around? Almost every day I try to think of what I could possibly do next to break through my own glass ceiling, which leads me to overthink every little thing that I make. I have nothing but YouTube in the back of my mind. I spend most of my days watching almost anything just to see if I can grasp an idea. I lose sleep because of this, but in the end, it's worth it. Because I get to see my creations come to life, no matter how good or bad it ends up being. Outside of this hellhole, all I do is talk about YouTube. I have IRL friends, but here's the thing, majority of them aren't even content creators themselves. I know for a fact they're getting sick and tired of hearing it from me. It's a good thing to have some online friends who are creators. They sort of get me, but that's just it. They don't fully understand. It's not like most of them who could easily stop creating. I always, for some fucking reason, I find myself crawling back to this god-awful website no matter how shit it really is. It's as if I were in an abusive relationship and I don't care that I'm being physically or mentally abused. No matter how shitty this website really is, I can't help it. I'm addicted to it. So what is trapped in my psyche? This is gonna be a place where I'm gonna do anything. It's my playground. It's no longer gonna be a review channel. Like, I'm still gonna have some sort of review, but at the same time, I want there to be this narrative when it comes to my content. I don't wanna make this basic YouTube video anymore. I'm beyond that, and if I choose to do that, then I'll do it in my own way. But you gotta understand, I have this vision for this channel, and if you're not down with it, then you could just fuck right off, bitch. YouTube is the only high that I need. And every time that I inject it into my bloodstream, I feel good. It's one of the few things that gets me up from bed. It's one of the few things that I look forward to in doing. Because almost everything that I like to do, I eventually lose interest. So I don't know how long this ride is gonna last for. It could be a few months, maybe a year, who the fuck knows. So, enjoy it while it lasts, bitch. I'm trying my best to get you all into my psyche. I really am. I want you all to somehow step into my mind, because I sometimes have these crazy ideas when it comes to video editing software, and once I put my ideas onto the canvas of any editing program, I will try my best to make the idea happen. So, I'm in bed and I should be working on the video, but I'm not doing that. I'm actually wasting time. It is 8:08 p.m. and I'm not doing anything right now. I should be, and that's working on the video. But I'm not doing that because I'd rather goof around and just do nothing, because that's what I do best. Or at least I think I do my best when I'm not doing anything, because then when I don't do something, I can eventually come up with the greatest fucking idea.
You're afraid of being sentiment starts to drone. You're afraid of being alone. Same sentiment starts to drone.
All hope is lost. Humanity has lost their way. Nobody deserves to be saved. You all will feel the wrath of my mind finally going through its breaking point. My mind is a powerful tool. You will now be transported into the world of machine elves. The elves will burn your ego after this journey. You will forever be grateful for what is in your presence. Look at all the dancing elves by the tree. Picture yourself being hanged by them. Watch as they set you on fire. Burn, burn, burn.
You're afraid of being alone. Same sentiment starts to drone. You're afraid. A world without hope. Hang yourself with the rope. This world's pitch black. Give all you have, get nothing back. Raise your hands to the sky. Say a prayer, get no reply.
Why am I making this weird shit? I don't even recognize myself. I've completely lost my mind. You know what? Let's take a tour of my room. This is all my cool shit. Look at all this. I got fucking toys. Look at all those plushies, figures, manga, video games. Ooh. This is my room and all the fucking shit that I own. Yeah. Ooh, look at all my posters. This is my favorite poster of all the ones that I own. It's Wario. I'm a Wario main in Smash Brothers. In Smash Brothers Ultimate, that is. And look, it's not just any Wario poster. It's Wario on top of a black man's body. This is real. This is not photoshopped. This is an official product of Nintendo. What the fuck were they thinking? Holy shit. And then over here, my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles poster. Second favorite poster in my room currently. And then this is an amazing belt because it defines what this channel is. Look at this shit. I don't even fucking care that there's tape on this right now. Look at, oh, I look fucking good. This represents the channel. Because I am an outsider, I don't follow the normal rules of YouTube. I don't even consider myself a YouTuber. I don't even know what the fuck I am. I go beyond the norms of what YouTube is. As you see your friendships and relationships with other people start to fade away, your art doesn't, as long as you don't destroy it. That's why I would rather isolate myself inside of my room and create or learn something new, because it's a lot more satisfying than hanging out. difference. You do not watch professional wrestling. You don't watch this. You don't know what this is. I understand exactly how to crack the formula. I get it. The only problem is, sometimes I don't have the ambition to put in the work ethic to perfect my craft. But, you know, it's fine. You guys are still making some cool content. I've seen a lot of you. And it's alright. You guys are not doing that bad of a job, but like I said, you don't watch this, you don't get professional wrestling. I do. You know, I've been wanting to make this video for quite some time. I just didn't know how I was going to approach it. I had the idea in my head, but I just couldn't figure out how exactly it was going to be. But then I was like, I have all these influences, and why not just combine everything together and add my own little twist? Why not make this some sort of solo podcast slash skit slash stupid bullshit that I usually come up with all the time and focus on my strengths, which is this garbage. Even though it's garbage, at the same time, I think this is fucking art. This is something that is so profound that I cannot even explain in my own words right now of what I'm even creating, because when I'm like trying to explain it to a couple of friends, especially some of the online friends who are waiting for this video, I don't know what to tell them. I'm just telling them, listen, it's something weird, it's something fucking amazing, but at the same time, you're either going to get it or you're not. I guess the best way I could describe this is me going through a mental breakdown and you are all going through the fucking ride. And it's one hell of an emotional roller coaster, because this is exactly how I feel when I can't come up with shit. Sometimes I don't know how to describe myself, because I know that I'm weird, and just like how I said in the beginning of the video, I've accepted the fact that I'm weird. I'm not the weird that, man, we should run away from this dude. I'm the type of weird where it's like, oh, this guy is a pretty interesting character. I don't get why the fuck I'm doing this. Why am I even bothering trying to connect with people who are not real? You guys aren't a real audience. You guys, I can't see your facial expressions when you're watching this video. All I could do is read the comments. Comments are not people. Even if they're created by people, I cannot see you. I can only picture your reactions. Some of you will be confused. Some of you will be, I guess you could say, astonished by what you are witnessing with this fucking video. Some of you are probably not going to give a shit. You won't even make it this far into the video. You're probably gonna watch, I don't know, a couple minutes, leave a comment, and pretend that you actually saw the entire thing. And for what? This sick, twisted reasoning? Huh. And you all expect me to be friendly with you. You expect me to create content for the audience, No, I don't think anybody should be creating content for the audience. You should be creating content for yourself. Your own sanity matters, not these people's opinions about what they think you should be creating. Don't let yourself lose to the audience. Always do the type of content that you yourself want to make, because you yourself are real. The audience you cannot see. Aside from their comments, like I said. So what's the point of doing what they say? Now, don't get me wrong, there are those few select individuals who you might start talking personally with, because I have done so too. And those people are a lot more real than the others who just leave the comments. For those of you who have made it this far into the video, and trust me, I know it's a very select few of you, I want you to do something. Under your own comments, whenever you made the comments, because I know sometimes people do have the habit of leaving a comment in the very beginning of what they're watching, but they usually still stick around for the entire video. If you have made it this far, under your own comments, follow the directions, reply to yourself, and put the number 7. Because I just want to see who would actually do it. I'm very curious, because it would actually allow me to see who's real. And if anything, I might just send you a link to my secret Discord. And I have a few of you guys in there. Not that active, but it's active when it wants to be. And yeah, we usually talk in there. I hope to use voice chat eventually, but sometimes I get just so anxious talking to people when it comes to like hearing their voice, especially when it comes to online friends. But the writing, when we're like texting, whatever it is, through Discord or any other social media, Snapchat, Twitter, I'm fine with it. So if I have yet to voice chat you, just give me time. I'll get to it eventually, or at least soon enough. I don't know when, because I'm fucking weird when it comes to this shit. I don't hate you. I just hate the idea that you think you understand me when you don't. Just like how you think you understand anyone else, but you really don't, because we only tell you what we want to tell others. We don't tell everyone everything of how we truly feel. You guys are a bunch of doltish people. You guys still don't get it. As soon as you think you have the answer, I change the question. You are not me. You will not be able to do me. You can't be me, because I am the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be, and you can't teach that, motherfucker.
We about to get down in this motherfucker.